Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. I am Anjana from LearnoHub, the free learning platform where you can study math, science and SST absolutely free at learnohub.com. In today's class, we are going to discuss ICSE Class 9 Maths Chapter 3 Compound Interest Using Formula. We have already discussed the formula and solved questions from exercise 3A, 3B and 3C. Today, we will be solving questions from exercise 3D and 3E. Hope you all are ready for this session. Let's begin. So, we have discussed the compound interest formula, which is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. This is not just used in case of finding the amount when the principal is given, which is at a compound interest. But you can also use this formula to find the growth of industries in case of the growth of industries, in population growth, in depreciation. In all these cases, you can use the same formula. Let's see how. First, how it is being applied in the case of growth. That is, in case of industries, there will be growth, right? In case of business, there will be growth. So, this growth can be calculated. When the growth of industries is taken into consideration, first the production after n years. After n years, what is the production? That can be determined by knowing the initial production. If you know the initial production, the same formula we are using instead of principal. In place of principal, we have initial production, then 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N, where N is the number of years and R is the rate of increase. Okay, at what rate this change is happening. Then present production, that is, if you are going to find the production after n years, you will be using this. If you need to find the present production when the production before, when production n years ago, the production, how much the production was, it is given, then production n years ago into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. Okay, so we can find the present production and the production after n years. Clear? Let us take an example. The total number of industries in a particular portion of the country is approximately 1600. If the government has decided to increase the number of industries in the area by 20% every year, find the appropriate number of industries after 2 years. Here, what is the number of years? We have to find the number of industries after 2 years. Therefore, n is equal to 2 years. Okay. So, how to find the number of industries? We'll be having number of industries after 2 years equal to original number of industries, original number into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. Here what is given? The total number of industry in a particular portion of the country is approximately 1600, which means the original number is equal to 1600. What else is given? The rate is given, which is 20%. R is equal to 20%. Now what should be done? We have to find the number of industries after 2 years. Just substitute here. Number of industries after 2 years will be equal to original number, which is 1600 into 1 plus 20 by 100 whole square. Okay, equal to 1600 into 1 plus, what is 20 by 100? 20 by 100 is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 whole square, 1600 into 5 plus 1, 6 divided by 5 square equal to 1600 into 6 divided by 5 into 5, which is equal to, here this can be written as 16 into 100 into 6 divided by 5 into 5. Okay, 5 5s are 25, 25 into 4 is 100. So, here you will be getting 4. When you multiply this, you will be getting 2304. So, after 2 years, the number of industries will be equal to 2304. So, this is how we will be finding the growth. So, second is depreciation. Depreciation means in case of growth, we said there is an increase. Depreciation means there will be a decrease with the percentage, that is there will be a rate percentage. According to this rate percentage, there will be a decrease. For example, if the cost of a machine depreciates by R percentage every year. So here again you will be having the formula to find the value after n years. In the case of growth, to find, we had a plus sign here. So this is decrease. Since this is decrease, you have to change this positive sign to negative sign. So the value after n years will be equal to present value, current value into 1 minus r by 100 whole raised to n. The only change is the positive should change to negative when it is a decrease. Okay, then the present value can be determined. If you need to find the present value, if you know the value n years ago, its value n years ago into 1 minus r by 100 whole raised to n. Okay, so we can find the present value and the value after n years. Clear? Second example, the value of a machine depreciates every year at the rate of 20% of its value at the beginning of the year. That is, the rate of depreciation is 20%. The machine was purchased for rupees 2,50,000 when new, and the scrap value realized when sold was 1,28,000. Find the number of years that the machine was used. So here the present value is given and also the value when it was sold is also given. That is the value after n years is given and the present value is given. So here what is the value after n years? The value after n years is 1,28,000. Okay. Value after n years is equal to rupees 1,28,000. Okay. Present value is equal to rupees 2,50,000. Rate percentage is given 20%. We need to find the number of years. Value after n years is equal to present value into 1 minus r by 100 whole raised to n. Why do we use this negative sign? Because here there is a decrease. So the positive sign will be negative sign. Now put the values. Value after n years is 1,28,000 is equal to 2,50,000 into 1 minus 20 divided by 100 whole raised to n. Okay. So this is 1,28,000 divided by 2,50,000 equal to 100 minus 20, which is 80. 80 divided by 100. What is 80 by 100? You will be getting 4 by 5 whole raised to n. So you can cancel out these zeros. 128 divided by 250. 128 is 64 divided by 125. Dividing numerator and denominator with 2. You will be getting 4 by 5 whole raised to n. Okay. What is 64? 64 is 4 cube. And 125? 125 is equal to 5 cube. So 4 by 5 whole raised to n. You can see that here on the right hand side we have 4 by 5. You have to relate these numbers in such a way that you will be getting 4 by 5 here. Okay. So 4 by 5 whole cube is equal to 4 by 5 whole raised to n, which implies n value equal to 3. Therefore, the number of years is 3 years. So in 3 years, the value will become 1,28,000. Similarly, when you have population related problem, that is a city or a village, the population of the city or village or town is increasing at some rate, let's say 20%, 30%. In that way, you can calculate the population after n years when we know the present population, or you can calculate the present population when we know the population n years ago. So, the population after n years will be equal to present population into 1 plus r by 100 whole raised to n. So, here again it is plus because there is an increase in population. Present population will be population n years ago into 1 plus r by 100 whole raised to n. Okay. Example 3. The population of a town in China increases by 20% every year. If its present population is 2,16,000, find first its population after 2 years and second its population 2 years ago. So first we will find its population after 2 years. In the question it is given rate is equal to 20%. Okay. So population after 2 years or population after n years is equal to present population into 1 plus or minus plus 1 plus r by 100 whole raised to n. Here the n value is 2. Okay, put the values. What is the present population? Present population is 2,16,000 into 1 plus 20 by 100 whole square, which is equal to 2,16,000 into, so this is 1 by 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 divided by 5. 6 by 5 square equal to 2,16,000 into 6 into 6 divided by 5 into 5. So when you calculate this, you will be getting 3,11,040. Okay. So the population after 2 years will become 3,11,040. Now the second part of the questions, we have to find its population 2 years ago. So we know present population is equal to population n years ago into 1 plus r by 100 raised to n. So what is the present population? We know what the present population is. 2,16,000 is equal to population n years ago. Okay, population n years ago into 1 plus 20 by 100 whole raised to n. Here n value is equal to 2. Okay, so what is the population n years ago? Population n years ago is equal to 2,16,000 divided by. So here we have 1 plus 20 by 100. This 1 plus 20 by 100 is equal to 6 by 5. 6 by 5 whole square. So when it comes to the denominator 6 by 5, we can take the reciprocal of it and multiply. So 5 square by 6 square you will be having. So when you calculate this, your final answer will be 1,50,000. So population before 2 years is 1,50,000. Present population is 2,16,000 and population after 2 years will be equal to 3,11,040. Got it? Now let us solve questions from exercise 3D. The cost of a machine is supposed to depreciate each year by 12% of its value at the beginning of the year. If the machine is valued at rupees 44,000 at the beginning of 2008, find its value at the end of 2009. At the end of 2009. So at the beginning of 2008, it is 44,000. By the end of 2009 means 2 years you have to consider. The complete 2008 and 2009 beginning to 2009 end. So 2 years. Okay. So here we have to find the value at the end of 2009. Value at the end of 2009 will be equal to value at the beginning of 2008 into 1 minus, here it is given depreciate, that is decrease. 1 minus R value is 12 divided by 100 whole raised to n. Here the n value will be 2 because 2 years. Okay. So value at the end of 2009 we have to find. Value at the beginning of 2008 is 44,000 into 1 minus 12 divided by 100 whole square. So when you calculate this, you will be getting rupees 34,073.60. Okay, so this will be the amount. Now, the second part of the question we have to find at the beginning of 2007. At the beginning of 2007. Here at the beginning of 2008 it is given. Okay, that is a present value. Present value is equal to value n years ago into 1 minus r by 100 raised to n. What is the present value? 44,000 into 1 minus 12 by 100 whole raised to n value will be one beginning of 2007 and beginning of 2008. There is a complete year. Okay, which is equal to, when you calculate this, you will be getting final answer rupees 50,000. So, at the beginning of 2007, the value is 50,000. At the beginning of 2008, the value is 44,000. And at the end of 2009, the value is rupees 34,073.60. Clear? Question 5 of exercise 3D. A sum of money invested at compound interest amounts to rupees 16,500 in 1 year and to rupees 19,965 in 3 years. Find the rate percent and the original sum of money invested. Let the principal, that is the amount, be P. We will be taking it as P. Let the original sum be rupees P and rate percentage be R percentage. Okay. Amount, we are given the amount in 1 year. Amount in 1 year is equal to rupees 16,500. Okay. What is amount? A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. Okay. Here what is the N value? Amount in 1 year, N value will be equal to 1. Yes, amount we know. So, 16,500 is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to 1. Now, amount in 3 years is given. Amount in 3 years. We'll take this as equation 1. So, what is the amount in 3 years? Amount in 3 years is equal to 19,965. Okay. This is rupees 19,965. Therefore, 19,965 will be equal to P into 1 plus R by 100. Here what is N value? N value will be equal to 3. This will be taking as equation 2. Okay. Next, equation 2 divided by equation 1. What do we get? 19,965 divided by 16,500 is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole cube divided by P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to 1. Okay. P gets cancelled. So, when you divide this, you will be getting 121 divided by 100 is equal to 1 plus R by 100 whole square. 3 you have here, the denominator is 1. So, 3 minus 1, which is 2. Okay. So, 121 divided by 100 is equal to 1 plus R by 100 square. So, this can be written as 11 by 10 whole square, which is 1 plus R by 100 whole square. Okay. So, here we have square, here also we can have square, therefore the square can be removed. 11 by 10 is equal to 1 plus R by 100. R by 100 will be equal to 11 by 10 minus 1, which is equal to 11 minus 10 divided by 10, which is 1 by 10. Okay, then you will be getting R value equal to, taking this 100 to the opposite side, 100 by 10, which is 10%. R is equal to 10%. Now we have to find the amount. We know the amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 whole raised to n. Now put the values. What we have to find is the original sum. Okay, when the amount is known, we can find the original sum. What is the amount in 1 year is given? 16,500 is equal to P. Original sum P into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole raised to 1. Okay, zeros gets cancelled. So this becomes 11 by 10 into P is equal to 16,500, which means P is equal to 16,500 into 10 divided by 11. Okay, 11, 165 can be cancelled. You will be getting 15. So this is 15,000. Therefore, original sum is equal to rupees 15,000. Okay, original sum is rupees 15,000 and rate percentage is equal to 10%. Question number 6 of exercise 3D. The difference between compound interest and simple interest on rupees 7,500 for 2 years is rupees 12 at the same rate of interest per annum. Find the rate of interest. We have to find the rate of interest. To find the rate of interest, we have to make separate equations for simple interest and compound interest, and the difference is given to be equal to 12, with which we are going to find the rate of interest. Okay, so first to find simple interest. What is simple interest? Simple interest is PTR divided by 100 equal to, here P is 7,500, time is equal to 2 years, rate we have to find, let R be the rate of interest, divided by 100, cancelling zeros, you get 75 into 2 is equal to 150. 150 R is the simple interest. Next, to find compound interest. We know compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. How to find amount? Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to n. Okay, now compound interest will be equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to n minus P. What is the value of P? 7,500 into 1 plus R by 100 raised to n value is 2 minus 7,500, which is equal to 7,500 into, this is of the form a plus b whole square. A square is 1. 2ab, 2 into 1 into r by 100, which is 2r divided by 100 plus r square by 100 square minus 7,500. Okay, now we know compound interest minus simple interest, which is given to be equal to rupees 12. Put the values. Compound interest is 7,500 into 1 plus 2r divided by 100 plus r square divided by 10,000 minus 7,500. So this is compound interest. Now the simple interest is 150r. So minus 150r is equal to 12. Okay. So removing the brackets, we get 7,500 plus 75 into 2 is equal to 150. 150r. The zeros can be cancelled. Plus here again 7,500 r square divided by 10,000 minus 7,500 minus 150 r is equal to 12. Okay, 7,500 divided by 10,000, you will be getting this ratio to be, the smallest ratio is 3 by 4. Okay, 7500 minus 7500 can be cancelled. Then here we have 150r, this is minus 150r. You will be having 3 by 4 r square is equal to 12, which means r square is equal to 12 into 4 divided by 3. So here you will be getting 4. R square is equal to 4 square, or r square is equal to 16, which means r is equal to root of 16, which is 4%. So here the rate of interest is equal to 4%. Clear? Question number 10 of exercise 3D. The ages of Pramod and Rohit are 16 years and 18 years respectively. In what ratio must they invest money at 5% per annum compounded yearly so that both get the same sum on attaining the age of 25 years? Okay. So here the amount that they are investing. We don't know what the amount they are investing. We have to find the ratio of it. Given rate percentage is 5%. Also, it is given that the amount at the age of 25 years that they get will be the same. Okay. So, let rupees X and rupees Y be the amount or the sum invested by Pramod and Rohit. Okay. Pramod invest amount rupees X and Rohit invest a sum of rupees Y. Okay. So here we have the formula amount will be equal to principal into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to N. Here the amount that is invested is the principal. So when you take the case of Pramod, okay, amount will be equal to principal. In his case, the principal is X. X into 1 plus R value here it is 5 by 100 whole raised to. What is N? In this case, he is 16 years old. After how many years will he become 25 years old? 9 years, right? 25 minus 16 which is equal to 9. Okay. So this is it. A is equal to X into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole raised to 9. Okay. Now what about the case of Rohit? Amount will be equal to Y into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole raised to 9. Here it is Rohit is 18 years old. After how many years will he become 25 years? After 7 years. So 25 minus 18 which is equal to 7. Okay. Now let us take this as first equation, this as second equation. Okay, you can see that left hand side is same. Why? Because the amount at the age of 25 years that they get will be the same. Okay, therefore RHS also should be same, which means X into 1 plus 5 divided by 100 whole raised to 9 is equal to Y into 1 plus 5 divided by 100 whole raised to 7. Okay, now we need the ratio. X by Y will be equal to 1 plus 5 by 100 raised to 7 divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 raised to 9, which means X by Y is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square. Okay, here we have 7 and here we have 9. 9 minus 7 will be there, will be the power in the denominator. Okay, now this is equal to 1 divided by 100 plus 5 which is 105 divided by 100 whole square, or this is 100 is 5 into 20 and 105 is 5 into 21. Therefore, we get 20 by 21 whole square which is equal to 400 divided by 441. Okay, that is X by Y is equal to 400 by 441, which means the required ratio of the amount that is invested will be equal to 400 is to 441. So, this is the required ratio. Question 4 of exercise 3E. Anuj and Rajesh each lend the same sum of money for 2 years at 8% simple interest and compound interest. Anuj for simple interest and Rajesh for compound interest. Rajesh received rupees 64 more than Anuj. We know in case of compound interest the amount will be more. Find the sum of money lent by each and the interest received. So here what is given? The rate of interest is given. 2 years it is given. The difference is given. Okay. So first, in case of Anuj and Rajesh, we don't know what the initial sum is. Let the sum lent by Anuj and Rajesh be rupees Y. Okay. So first we'll find the simple interest. In case of Anuj it is simple interest. We know simple interest is equal to PTR divided by 100. Here the principal is rupees Y. Y into time 2 years, rate 8% divided by 100 which is equal to. So this becomes 4 divided by 25. 4Y by 25. Okay. Next, we have to find the compound interest, which is in case of Rajesh. So, compound interest is amount minus principal, and we know to find the amount. Amount is principal into 1 plus r divided by 100 whole raised to n minus p. Okay. So, that is equal to the principal. We have taken it as y. Y into 1 plus the rate is equal to 8 divided by 100 whole raised to n value is 2 minus y, which is equal to y into 1 plus 8 by 100 will be equal to 2 by 25 whole square minus y, that is equal to y into 27 by 25 whole square minus y equal to y is taken out, 27 square divided by 25 square minus 1, which is equal to y into 729 minus 625 divided by 625, which is equal to y into 104 divided by 625. Y into 104 divided by 625 is the compound interest. Now the difference, that is we are given that rupees 64. Rajesh received rupees 64. This rupees 64 is the difference between the compound interest and simple interest, which is equal to 104y divided by 625 minus the simple interest is 4y divided by 25, and that is equal to the value is 64. Okay. Therefore, here when you take the LCM, you will be getting 625 in the denominator, 104y minus, here we have 25, 25 into 25 is 625, 25 into 4 is 100. So, 100y is equal to 64, which implies 104y minus 100y will be equal to 4y. 4y divided by 625 is equal to 64, or the y is equal to 64 into 625 divided by 4, which is equal to, so when you cancel this, you will be getting 16. 16 into 625, and that is rupees 10,000. Okay, so the amount that they have invested is rupees 10,000. So we got the amount. Now we have to find the interest that each of them gets. So first, in case of Anuj, will take the interest we have to find. Here it is simple interest, and we got simple interest in this case is equal to 4y divided by 25. Put the value 4y. Here the y value is equal to 10,000 divided by 25. So you will be getting 4 into 25, 400. So this is 1,600. So this is the interest amount that Anuj gets. Now in case of Rajesh, it is compound interest, and we got the compound interest is equal to y into 104 divided by 625, that is 10,000 into 104 divided by 625. When you calculate, you will be getting rupees 1664. Okay. Now you can see the difference is 64. Question 7 of exercise 3E. A sum of money is invested at 10% per annum, compounded half yearly. If the difference of amounts at the end of 6 months and 12 months is rupees 189, find the sum of money invested. So here you are given the rate of interest R is equal to 10%. We don't know the sum, therefore we'll take, let the sum be some rupees X. Okay. So here the interest is compounded half yearly, which means the formula will be, amount will be equal to principal into 1 plus R divided by 2 into 100 raised to N into 2. Okay. Now, so we'll find for 6 months first. Okay. For 6 months, what will be the amount? Amount will be equal to, principal we have taken x into 1 plus. The rate is 10 divided by 200 raised to n into 2. Here what is the n value? 6 months. 6 months means the n value will be half. Okay. N will be half. 6 months is half year. So cancelling, you get A is equal to x into, cancelling the zeros, this becomes 21 divided by 20. Okay, this is 21 divided by 20 x. Here this is the amount. Now for 12 months. For 12 months, you will be getting the amount equal to x into 1 plus 10 divided by 100 into 2 whole raised to. 12 months means it is 1 year. So 1 into 2 which is equal to x into, cancelling you get 1 by 20 raised to 2 which is equal to x into 21 by 20 whole square which is 441 by 400x. So this is the amount in case of 12 months. For 12 months, this is the amount. Now we are given the difference is 189, which means this amount 441 divided by 400x minus 21 by 20x is equal to 189. Okay, so x is common, taking x outside, we'll take the LCM 400. So numerator, here you will be having 441 minus 20 into 20 is 400. So 20 into 21, what do we get? We will be getting 420 is equal to 189. Okay, on subtracting, you will be getting 21. So x into 21 divided by 400 is equal to 189, which implies x is equal to 189 into 400 divided by 21. When you do this calculation, you will be getting rupees 3,600. So this is your final answer. Rupees 3,600 is the principal, or this is the sum. Here we have the final question for today. Question 10 of exercise 3E. Nikita invests rupees 6,000 for 2 years at a certain rate of interest compounded annually. At the end of first year, it amounts to rupees 6,720. Calculate the rate percent and the amount at the end of second year. So first we'll calculate the rate percentage. To calculate rate percentage, what are the things that is given in the question? We know the principal. Principal is rupees 6,000. Okay. Then rate we need to find. For 1 year, we know the amount. When you take n is equal to 1 years, we know the amount is equal to rupees 6,720. Okay, we have amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 whole raised to n. That is 6,720 is equal to 6,000 into 1 plus r by 100. N value will be equal to 1. For 1 year it is given. Okay. So, we'll be having 6,720 equal to 6,000 plus 6,000 r divided by 100. Okay. So, cancelling zeros, you get 60 r. 6,720 minus 6,000 is equal to 60 r. When you subtract, you get 720. 720 is equal to 60 r, which means r is equal to 720 divided by 60. Cancelling, you will be getting 12%. So, the rate of interest is 12%. Now, the second part of the question, B part, we have to find the amount at the end of the second year. Amount we have to find. N is equal to 2 years. Rate is equal to 12%. Principal is equal to rupees 6,000. Okay. So, amount will be equal to 6,000 into 1 plus 12 by 100 whole square. So, this is 4 3s are 12. 4 into 25, which is 6,000 into 28 by 25 whole square. When you calculate this, you will be getting rupees 7,526.40. So this is your final answer. Okay, this is the amount at the end of 2 years. That's all for today. By this, we have completed the chapter Compound Interest Using Formula. We have solved questions from exercise 3D and exercise 3E. Hope you all enjoyed the session. I'll be back in the next session with a new chapter. Until then, stay tuned to LearnoHub. LearnoHub free hai par best hai. Thank you.